page 26.
Game 3 of the NBA Finals. The Chicago Bulls come into Game 3 up 2-0. Will their relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory? The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Mavericks. Which heroes will rise? The NBA playoffs start now.
A 2-0 start to the finals. Things could change direction here in Game 3. 2K Sports brings you NBA playoff action. And on tap tonight, it's the Dallas Mavericks going up against the Chicago Bulls. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Kemp is out there with MP. Then there's Dunn, and there's Porzingis, and it's Ball in its small forward. And for Dallas, we've got Saddiq Bey. Powell is out there with Baylor. Then it's Flagg, and it's Davis at the 5 roaming the paint. Take a look at the Bulls. They took care of business on their home floor, up 2-0 now here in the finals. Now they're looking to get at least a split out here on the road.
And the way they've started this series, I sure wouldn't bet against it. They look focused, and boy, do they look hungry.
Rocket 2, and it's Flagg missing.
And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier to play.
Baylor against MP. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. And he uses the glass on the layup. Hernandez has got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Bulls. To the middle. Here's Baylor. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. The drive by MP. Lays it up off the glass.
That's great defensive intensity, but even a better commitment from MP. He was not going to let his drive get turned away.
Now here's Bey. They set the pick. No good on the 3.
Still trying to find their rhythm offensively. Just 1 for 4 so far.
And that one drops. Hernandez has got 6. Here's Powell. Pass to Bey. Powell sets a screen for Bey. No good from outside.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky.
Good by Hernandez.
You can't have a better start than that, connecting on 4 of your first 5 field goal attempts.
Now Powell. Now Flagg. Down low. Here's Davis. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And just a good job of getting a high percentage look. Davis knows how to put himself in position to attack.
And that one's good. MP.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
And the dunk by Baylor.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Kicks it out to Baylor. Off target from outside. The Bulls leading by 6. Here's Hernandez. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
That's the thing about MP. He could absorb contact, but still find a way to complete the play.
And the dunk by Baylor.
How about that? Flying high to send that one down. And you know what? When you've got the athleticism and explosion of a player like that, bigger guys are still at your mercy.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. A different look for Dallas. Edwards comes in for Sadiq Bey. And it's Whitehead in for Bey. Chicago also making some changes. McNeely comes in for Ball. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Kemp. Flag with it, covered by MP. And that one's good. Flag.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not one to leave open.
And the basket by MP.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their fifth consecutive make in the paint.
And down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfectly.
It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Pass the flag. And the Mavericks another 3.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops. Well, he's having a big scoring night, but he's doing it extremely efficiently. This is impressive.
Whitehead passes to Davis. From outside, off the mark. The Bulls leading by 4. And MP gets it to go on the assist from Dunn. MP's got 22 points. Here's Whitehead, covered by MP. And the shot goes in.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Good, nice job down low. He's got 24.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession.
MP has been leading the charge for Chicago. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's time for more of the NBA
Good. Let's see what he's going to do. Backs against the wall. Good.
Going with the whole new group out there. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And Chicago also making a switch. Ball's checked in. So the Bulls 5 right now. Ball out there with Dunn. And there's Porzingis. Then it's MP. And it's Kemp in at the 2-guard spot.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Powell. Following the basket by MP. Outside Baylor. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Dunn. The Bulls leading by 10. By MP. Right through contact. MP.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Powell. That shot off. Chicago has gone 2 or 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And Davis sends it in. Inside. Here's flag. It's hauled in by Dunn. Dunn's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Now here's Porzingis. A 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Hernandez can't get it to go. 59 seconds left in the first half of the game.
Yeah, good job to take it right at
The Mavericks shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one. And so Baylor nails both of them. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They are clearly on a special postseason run. One that you can certainly call historic at this point, as they've won now all 14 of their games coming into this Game 3 of the NBA Finals.
Yeah, I mean, they've swept 3 teams to get to the finals and are now just 2 wins away from completing a perfect postseason and hoisting the Larry O'Brien. You know, Kevin, a full 16-game sweep of the playoffs sounds kind of sweet, doesn't it? You get pulled that A Sweet 16? I don't think it's ever been done.
And a wide open look for flag. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. The Bulls leading by 10. MP to the rack. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hernandez has got 8 here in the quarter.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
With the fadeaway. That one doesn't drop.
Yeah, no reason to fade away there.
And we finish one half of basketball. Bulls lead by 12. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys, the second half going to be a tough task for the Dallas Mavericks.
It's not a huge deficit on the boards, but enough to where they're giving away possessions, and that adds up, guys.
Yeah, if they're planning a comeback, better rebounding is where they need to start.
Checking out the circumstances for the Chicago Bulls. Winning the first 2 games of the finals, one more win tonight, and they practically taste the championship.
Going up 3 games to none, they'd be able to smell it, taste it, hear it, see it, and smell it.
Big fella, you said smell it twice, so the sense you're missing was touch.
I sure will.
Kenny, he might have to touch
you up.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
The Bulls shooting an unreal 70% from the field, making a mockery of this defense. They've got Flag. Anthony Davis is out there with Bay. Then there's Powell. And it's Baylor in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Bay with a screen on Ball. And it's Flag missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Shots good by Hernandez.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Now here's Baylor. 10 points for him. Flag with it. Misses the 3.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them. What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Here's Powell. Still without a basket. No good from Baylor.
That's 3 straight misses to start the second half. Not what they wanted.
And it's in there.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
I like their offensive approach. They've been aggressive, but under control.
Dallas again missing.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top developers in this year's playoffs. 4th, Cooper Flag.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
Here's Baylor. Buries the long-range jumper. Baylor's got 13.
And they get one. Now, 1 of 5 here. in the third.
Chicago leading by 19 points. Here's Hernandez. And he makes good on the layup.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now, here's Baylor. He's got 13, and the dunk by Baylor.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the tip.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
Davis with it. Guarded by Porzingis. Here's Baylor. Offensive rebound. Second chance effort. And the layup good by Bay.
And maneuvering into position. Bay moving the needle.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Whitehead's checked in for the Mavericks. And Chicago also making a switch. Cousins is checked in. Shots good by Hernandez.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Powell outside. Launches a three, and there's Baylor. That's good on the assist by Powell. Powell's got 4 assists now tonight.
And that's his second triple of the half. None for him going into the break.
Shots good by Hernandez.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Pass to Whitehead. Always going up for the alley-oop here, and the dunk by Baylor.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball executed to perfection.
I don't think you get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
Ball against Powell. Pass to Baylor from outside the arc. Cousins pulls it in. And so MP will bring it up for Chicago. And the layup's good off the glass. MP's got 54 points.
Yeah, boy, has he dialed in perfect from the field this period.
Baylor passes to Davis. Here's Whitehead. Now Bay done covering. 6 to shoot. Powell sets a screen for Bay. And the 3 off target.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Making a switch here. Davis is checked in. Then for the Bulls, Jeremy Sohan comes in for Porzingis. And MP subbed in for Ivy. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. There's the triple. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Giddey's got his 6th rebound on the night. So for Chicago right now, MP out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's McNeely. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. And it's Cousins in its center.
Yeah, getting to the line is so important. Nice job there by MP to draw the contact.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Mavericks have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. It's good. Baylor's got 22 points.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Chalk up 2 there.
Well, you can just feel it right now. MP is making this game his own.
Pass to Bay. Here's Flag. Here's Davis. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Cousins has got his 5th rebound in this one. Hernandez. Good. That's another bucket. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Powell outside. Back to Baylor. Rebound by the Bulls. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Give MP credit, showing some skill right there, drawing the whistle.
Free throw good, MP. And both free throws good for MP. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Outside Baylor. Three-pointer, hits it from three-point range. 25 points in the game.
In this era of the NBA, you just can't let guys have good looks from the three. Pretty much everyone in this league can make you pay.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game has gone, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Here's Flag. Launches it. It's rebounded by McNeely. Here's Hernandez. Banked in off the glass. MP's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And game 3 of the NBA Championship Series is all but in the books. Congrats are in order tonight on an outstanding effort and a well-deserved victory for the Bulls.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And this is going to put them on the brink of a sweep in the championship. Just one more win, and that trophy will be theirs.
And I think they'll get it in game 4. They are on an unbelievable roll right now, and I just don't see anything slowing this group down. If the momentum was going to change in this series, I think it was going to have to happen tonight. Instead, they put the hammer down and already have one hand on the trophy.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
Yeah, he was just laser focused in that game. It got to the point where you just knew if he shot it, it was going in.
And misses it off the right side of the rim. 3-second difference between shot clock and game. Powell, no one around him. His three-pointers off the mark. The clock now can just run out for the Bulls. And got it! Another basket.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable. Baylor against MP. Outside Baylor. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in game 4.
Well, that'll do it. Thanks for joining us for game 3 of the NBA Finals. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks, and we'll see you next time.
Let's go. Let's close it out. The playoffs. Good. There we go. Okay, good. Good. Oh, say over the changes. Oh, we got to go into hostile crowds. It's good.
The National Basketball Association
It's game 4 of the NBA Finals. The Chicago Bulls have simply been on a rampage, storming through the finals. And with a commanding 3-0 lead, they now have a chance to do what very few teams have even dreamed of. Can they sweep their way to the Larry O'Brien Trophy in a game 4 against the Dallas Mavericks? The NBA postseason coming up next.
It's been a very one-sided NBA Finals. It's 3-0. Could we be crowning a champion tonight? With 2 Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And the starting group for Chicago. We've got Jeremy Sohan. He's out there with Ball. Kristaps Porzingis out there with MP. And it's Kemp in at the shooting guard position. And for Dallas,
Flag is out there with Sadiq Bey. Then there's Davis, and it's Whitehead in at the 2. So Dallas will get the first possession. You look at Chicago, they have the opportunity here to sweep the NBA Finals and do it with a win out on the road.
And talk about a potential display of dominance. But sometimes these games are the hardest to win. And you know your opponents will fight hard to deny them the sweep.
Here's Flag. Pass to Bey. Here's Baylor. Nails it from beyond the arc.
First bucket of the evening. Now both teams are really looking to exploit matchups here.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
Hernandez, pass to Kim. And he banks in the layup.
Boy, high percentage shot, so valuable. MP making sure he doesn't waste an opportunity.
Pass to Davis. And just over a minute played here to start the game. With Flag missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
MP outside. And he makes it on the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Flag. Pass to Bey. 6 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Davis. Ball with the rebound.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
Talk up 2 there. MP's got 6. For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. They outside. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention. And here now, a list of the players who have had the hottest hand in the playoffs. MP, number 1. 4th, Cooper Flag.
Seems like these two can always find points, no matter what big game pressure they're playing under.
MP again. Give him 8.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Dallas has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Whitehead. To stop the run. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. One of the truly awe-inspiring facts in this postseason is that this team has gone 15 straight games without a loss. Just unthinkable.
And the question remains, could this team run the table? The prospect has the entire sports world's attention. History may be about to unfold before our eyes.
This guy is such a professional, right? Goes about his business in a highly consistent way.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something he needs to review with his guys. And one guy with a vested interest in Dallas tonight, Mark Cuban.
Yeah, you better believe it. He's been an incredible addition to this league in every way. Sometimes controversial, but that's what pioneers are like. And he put the Mavs on the map from the time he appeared on the scene.
Now here's Bey. Lets it go from deep. Gets the 3 to fall.
Well, Bey knows his team needs this from him, and he's just finding ways to get productive at the arc.
Shot by MP, and the shot goes. MP's got 12.
Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Baylor. Misses the 3.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Hernandez, pass to Kemp, back to MP. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Pass to Whitehead. Here's Flag. Bey outside. Here's Whitehead. And it's all from 3-point range.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too. And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Mavericks trail by 10. Has to flag. There's a screen. Shoots from 12. And he knocks the jumper down.
You know, they've worked the ball into ideal position there to get the high-quality look.
MP drives in. Count it. Good. He's got 18.
They have no answer defensively inside.
For Dallas, they've gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Here's Baylor. Takes it inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Basket counts.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Here's Baylor, and Porzingis with the block.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls going into the break up 12. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be back in a moment. And here we go. The end.
That's more domination. Good.
Chicago going with a whole new group out there. Has to flag. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Here's Baylor. Davis. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
On the court for Chicago, Kristaps Porzingis out there with Jeremy Sohan. Then it's Ball, then it's MP, and it's Kemp, and it's shooting guard. Here's flag. Davis with a screen on Ball. Pass to Davis. Here's Baylor. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Chicago leading by 12. Here goes MP. Basket's good. Hernandez got 4 points in the quarter.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. And he lays it up and in. MP's got 28 points for the game.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
And here's Flag outside. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
Out to the right wing. There's the flag. There's the 3. Grabs the miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots and force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
To the middle. Here's Baylor. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Pass to Bay. The 3 ball. Kemp with a rebound. Kemp's got 5 rebounds in the game.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Blocked. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Whitehead, he's checked in for Dallas. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's MP. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. MP's got 36 points.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Here's Baylor. And they pick up 2.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Here's Hernandez. And the shot's good. Hernandez got 38 points.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. They just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Bulls. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
That's so good. Who she hit the shot set? Who she hit? Who she buried? Who she? Last time I saw him buried out. Half court, buried. That's it. That's it.
You're thinking about the shot.
Good. Oh man, that was my good.
One more time. A huge round of applause for our contestant.
Who the shot gonna say? Who the shot gonna say? Good.
Hey everybody, we've got Game 4 action, and what a tough start it's been for the Dallas Mavericks.
They have to lock it down defensively. Giving up great shots is a great way to lose a game.
And if you're disruptive at that end, it creates transition offense. I'm telling you, that's where you get the easy looks.
Checking out the circumstances for the Chicago Bulls. Fellas, this is where they want to be, up in the finals and up big at the half.
You know what, Ernie? You could tell. They can smell that Larry O'Brien trophy. Now, it's all about finishing.
Yeah, I've been in their position a few times. They're tired, but also focused. Locked in on that final push to get that ring.
And if this first half is any indication, they're pushing strong to that finish line. And by the way, Kenny, what does the Larry O'Brien trophy smell like? That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
Good check. Chill. Boston the lane. Good.
And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Sadiq Bey out there with Davis. Then it's Flagg, and it's Baylor in at the one. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Fighting through contact. MP.
Here's Baylor. Pass to Whitehead. Bey outside. Nice ball movement by Dallas. To the inside.
I'll tell you, such an advantage having a play.
Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Here's Baylor. That three's off the mark. Chicago leading by 19. The drive by MP, and the layup falls. MP's got 42 in the game.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
The floater, and he sinks the layup.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Lays it up and banks it in. Hernandez got 44.
And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Baylor pass to Davis. Break D that time from Porzingis. Here's Hernandez. Banked it in off the glass. Hernandez got 46.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
So Jason Kidd decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And this is who's leading the charge when it comes to rebounding here in the postseason. Fourth, Cooper Flagg.
His awareness around the rim has really been impressive lately. It's obvious he knows every possession is important in the playoffs.
Day outside. Fires the three. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Ball's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Hernandez. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Hernandez got 10 points in just the second half.
Boy, he is just doing it all right now. And the more the ball goes through the net, the more his confidence grows.
Here's Flag. Here's Bay. He's good with a little jumper in close. Bay's got 5.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's Hernandez. Good! That's another bucket!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Pass the Flag. Puts it up. He's off on that one.
Boy, taking what's there. Very good shot selection, just not the result you hope for.
And he comes up with a bucket.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Now here's Davis. Bay with a screen on ball. Here's Flag. Pounded by Ball. Down low. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Baylor's got 6 in the quarter.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Hernandez. And the bucket is good.
He has done the heavy lifting for them offensively. Now looking to close this thing out.
Plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up. Dallas shooting their first foul shots of the night. And so he hits both. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. The drive by MP. Soft touch off the glass. Hernandez got 56 in the game.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Filipowski in the high post. Cousins on him. Filipowski to pass to Powell. Here's Baylor. Three-pointer, no good.
Boy, this guy was able to connect from deep in the first half. He hasn't found the range since.
MP, no good.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
Got a piece of it. Uses the glass on the layup. Hernandez got 58.
Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
Powell passes to Whitehead. Baylor, that's good.
I love his approach and attitude right now, doing everything he can to keep his team in it.
Here's MP. Oh, connects again. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Here's Baylor, and the layup is good off the glass. Baylor's got 12 points here in the second half.
Doesn't get much easier than that. That is nice work.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Bulls out in front, just dominating this one. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting?
Making a switch here. MP's checked in. Dallas calls timeout. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. On the court for Chicago. They've got MP, also Josh Giddey out there. And it's done in at the 4. Davis against Cousins. Davis can't hit. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. They get it again. Here's Hernandez. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
If I'm playing with MP right now and I have the basketball, I am finding that guy.
I'm the guy.
Here's Baylor. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Just knifing his way to the rim.
He looked practically unstoppable on that play. That one goes. Count it.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Outside Davis. Here's Flag. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
He got it again! Sensational! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
NBA, it feels like he can't miss.
Pass to Flag. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. Davis can't hit. Well, the Bulls' shooting has been ridiculous. 75% in this game. Count that one.
That's going to do it for this game. These teams, the entire season, what an unbelievable journey. It'll be a hoisting of the Larry O'Brien for the Bulls.
Absolute fireworks display. High-scoring game. They were unstoppable, Grant.
Yeah, just relentless from start to finish. And the pace was furious. Ultimately, they wore out the other team.
And what a dominant showing here in these finals. They are going to coast to a title with a clean sweep. You could tell how badly they wanted to win this trophy as soon as the series got underway.
And it's a testament to their work ethic and passion for the game. They wanted this championship bad, and they went out there and left no doubt in anyone's mind that they were the better team that deserved to win this series.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
You love this guy's confidence. He believes every shot is going in, and boy, a whole lot of them did.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Here's Baylor. And he converts the layup.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls.
Yeah, I like seeing MP attack down low. I mean, because sometimes it forces the D to foul.
And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both shots. Here's Baylor. 27 seconds left in the final quarter. Pass to Flag. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Baylor, that's good.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Here's Baylor. And that's it, folks. The Chicago Bulls have won it all. Wow. They go on the road and take care of business, and now the championship is theirs.
To be on the road, to silence the crowd, winning the championship with all of it on the line. What an incredible performance. Hats off to this team.
An incredible moment. You can see it in their faces. Forever known as NBA champions. And you can bet back home the celebration has started. Thanks for being a part of it with us all season long. It's the NBA on 2K Sports.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. That's crazy. 5 plus 1.
Before us. good. All good. Good, bro. So the dominant force is good. Next shield is good. Good.
That's 6, baby. That's 6. That's 6. Hey, look it. I'm the GOAT, and these are my GOAT parents, Matt and April.
Whoa. I don't like that. Mom and Dad, please. Mom and Dad.
And you are not staying out last night, okay?
No, you guys can't be serious right now. Enjoy this.
Oh, man, baby.
Oh, but not grown enough to call you Matt.
Hey, no. That is a completely different story right there.
You guys argue too much in your old age. Enjoy it. Be young. I'm just kidding, Ma. You know I love you.
Babe, you don't look older than 30.
Oh,
my
still
God.
as handsome as
Hey,
ever, honey.
we got 6. We got 6. Okay,
Six of them.
Forget my parents
World
for being
championships.
gross.
I don't even know what to say anymore, babe. You keep
Listen.
surprising me every day.
Pop, we have
Don't
come a
bet.
long
You
way
did.
from 5 tops and blue plate
And
specials.
life never leads where you expect
That's
it to,
big
son.
facts, and we got 6.
6 of them.
Put it up with
Yeah.
Good.
Put it up on 6.
General 6 chef, 6 already good. Go.
That's 6.
I'll show you.
MP
right here.
about that.
Okay, thank you. So when you were young, you didn't limit yourself to what others told you was within reach. You chased your dreams no matter what. Did you ever imagine someday you'd be sitting at a press conference after winning your 6th title? If so, is this what it looked like?
It's good. All good. Straight ball.
When I was 15, I dreamed I'd win a bunch of titles, but it was all pretty hazy. Once I got to the league and saw this was the life and what it was all about, the dream evolved, got more detailed, but it never felt out of reach for me. Never. As a kid or a pro.
Too early to say whether 7th championships within reach?
Never say never, Melinda.
Okay, I won't. Thank you.
MP right here. I have
Right
a
here,
follow-up.
MP.
MP.
I wouldn't have never
Right
said
here.
never.
Don't pay attention to
Again?
Terrence. Right here.
Good. I would say the next hit is good. 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 So grunt and whip grunt. Good. Let's start next season. Good. There you go. Put up the something good. Put up the something good. Fine. Good. Put up something good. Good.
You're what's up, MP?
What's up?
You all done with the off-season work?
Yeah. Good. Go. Good. 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 Yeah, but the Chicago Bulls, good. I want to let this go. It's like go. Let's see. Chicago Bulls, they good. Back Chicago Bulls. I got something to prove. I got something. I'm good. 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 Good.
This is my favorite time of the year, bro.
I thought you lived for the clutch. Now you going preseason over playoffs?
Not really. I just like picking new video themes, to be honest. Feels like I'm a kid with a blank piece of paper in front of me and a bunch of crayons. That paper could be anything.
That's good stuff. You should save it for the video.
You right? All right, bet. Let's do it. I'm ready.
I want to beat that. Go to bed. Good. Good. The NBA race in the NBA Cup. Good. I want the cup. Good.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, MP, here with a big announcement about my social channels. Xander's gonna love this one. For the first half of the NBA season, we're taking you with us behind the scenes on the road to us winning the NBA Cup.
Win? Is that a guarantee out here?
Ooh, there's no guarantees in this life, Xander. But we want to take home that trophy, and we want to share our journey with you.
Talk to the people about the NBA Cup.
I'll say
What does it mean to you?
Good.
Well, for me, it's a chance to sharpen up early in the season and play for something meaningful. You know, you need playoff intensity to take home the cup, and anytime you can get those reps in, it's huge.
What do you think of the courts?
Oh, love them. I mean, they're loud, bold, just like yours truly.
What do you think of the final 2 games happening in Vegas?
Again, love it. I mean, bright lights, big city, feels like my type of event.
The bright lights are on.
Sounds like there's gonna be some fire content.
Yeah, boy. The fans are gonna love it. Just keep checking the channels throughout the season, and remember, subscribe so you get notification when new videos drop. They're not gonna want to miss it.
The playoffs, you get it. You go. You get it. Well, you go get it. Let's go get that stuff. Yeah, you get it. You get it. Let's get to something. Get go.
And now fans, the presentation of the awards ceremony. Give it up for the NBA champion, your Chicago Bulls. Your head coach is Charles Lee.
Good. Charles Lee. He's Charles Lee. Go. Top of South Go. Good block up the shot. Good. Good down the field.
Finally saying the NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. So the next starting five. We've got Monty. Thomas is out there with Carter. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Forrest in at the four. And for Chicago, LP out there with Kemp. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. Then it's McNeely. And it's Cousins in at the 5 spot. All right, let's go cross court now and hear about another landmark moment for MP.
Honestly, it's deja vu. Another year talking about MP winning a title. It's now 6 in a row for his squad. MP told me before the game, this never gets old. This time next year, I'm hoping to talk about 7 straight. I wouldn't bet against it.
And MP, one of the great winners in NBA history. Last season, MP reached the pinnacle of the NBA once again, Greg, winning his 6th NBA championship.
And it's just amazing that something only a handful of players have ever done. And MP isn't finished. He's back for more, looking to add another Larry O'Brien to his collection.
Well, no doubt, these players, GA, are eager to get this season going.
Listen, there's definitely some nerves, but it's mainly excitement. This is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Count that one. MP's got 6. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Carter, the pass to Ford. Here's Moncrief. Carter drives it, and then Carter with the dunk.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
And coming off his second league MVP award, Greg, MP is certainly cementing his place as one of the best to ever do it.
Well, Kevin, you look at the players to win multiple MVPs, every single one in the hall or headed there, and he'll be no exception.
For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. He gets it in there.
2 gritty points for MP. Didn't let the contact slow it.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Thomas, it's a wide open look. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
That one goes in.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Outside Thomas. The Nets working the ball around now, and Moncrief gets it to go.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
The drive by MP, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And a new group in for the Nets. Chicago shooting their first free throw of the night.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Well, last year, Greg, MP continuing to cement himself as an elite player in this NBA.
First team All-NBA for a second time. MP has become a franchise player, someone you build your team around.
And the story here, Kevin, early on,
is how well they shot the basketball.
McBride passes to Isley. Jokic against Porzingis. Jokic, no good. And so, MP will bring it up for the Bulls. It's a 9-point lead. That one drops for him.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Driving inside, and he converts the layup.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Here's Chicago. They're on a 17-6 run. Hernandez in, and his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor, and looking for more.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
The Bulls leading by 9. Here's MP. And he banks in the layup. MP's got 23 points. Another great playoff run for MP as he took home his 6th Bill Russell Finals MVP award. I mean, GA, simply incredible.
And number 6, Kevin, that ties MP with Jordan's high mark. We already know MP is one of the most clutch players of all time. Adding another Finals MVP just solidifies his rate.
2 points, that one goes.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Backdoor defense is good. Oh, no. Backdoor defense is good. Oh, no.
And glad to have you with me.
Backdoor defense is good. Oh, no.
He's checked in for Chicago. Chicago leading by 13. Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Moncrief is out there with Isley. Then there's Miles McBride. Then there's Ayton. And it's Bates in at the 2 spot.
And MP is letting his play do the talking. He is on one.
Pass to Isley. Here's Moncrief. A 3-pointer off the mark. Chicago's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. And then one drops for him.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Here's McBride. Misses the lead. The Bulls leading by 16. And again, MP. MP's got 33.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Pass to Bates. Out to the right wing. From downtown. Moncrief's shot is off. Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 16-7 run. Yes, that goes in. MP's got 35.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Here's Ayton. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Count that bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Down low, it's deflected and stolen by Ivy. A drive by MP. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. MP's got 39.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row. in the paint.
The three, Bates, good. Bates has got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Nets.
And after not making any threes in the first half, he now has 2 here in the second half. Let's see if he continue to add to that.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Going with an almost entirely new group. Cousins is checked in. Jeremy Sohan comes in for Dunn. Kemp's checked in for McNeely. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Ivy. Jokic passes to Carter. And good that time. Carter's got 6.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
That's good by Hernandez.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Pass to Forrest. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Jokic. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
Such great hands from Jokic. Able to finish despite the beat.
And that one, good. Hernandez has got 45 points.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Carter on the wing. Covered by MP. Carter with the bounce pass. Here's Jokic. They kept going to him again and again. And he delivered with a monster quarter. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
Looking at the Bulls, I've always loved when I started the season at home. I'd be eating good, I'd be dominating down low, I'd be picking up that big old dub.
So, Shaq, how many of those Game 1 home openers did you actually win over your career?
AOT, Ernie, all of them.
It's good. Shaq size. Shaq. The big Shaq. Good.
The offense has been well engineered, kind of like diesel engine, but much more advanced. More like a jet.
Yeah, that diesel engine going to show you real power when that camera turns off.
Straight diesel. Shaq. You dominate the paint.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
Diesel blue is good.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
McNeely out there with Jeremy Sohan. Then it's Kemp. Then it's MP. And it's Cousins in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And Carter with his second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
That's good by Hernandez.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
That's all. What's the thing about it?
And here's Moncrief.
Get
Back to Carter. Up and in on the layup. Carter's got 10 points.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
A nice shot by MP.
They are on fire to start the second half. 3-for-3 and looking totally at sea.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Basketball is a beautiful game, but Commissioner Adam Silver said the most important part from our standpoint is ensuring that there's always competitive tension on the floor. Fans like the physical aspect that comes with this game. We don't want that to be lost. Guys, back to you.
Keeping that edge. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. Now, Stan, there's a lot to like about the versatile game of Jeremy Sohan.
Well, look, Kevin, Jeremy Sohan is a guy that everybody's going to want. Jeremy Sohan can fit in anywhere. He's a great defender. He's got great toughness. He rebounds the ball, and he can pass and handle for a big guy. Who wouldn't want Jeremy Sohan?
Thomas kicks to Carter. Out to Moncrief. Outside Thomas. Carter outside. Lets it go from deep. And it's Carter again missing.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
To the inside.
Well, we've seen very few superstars as unselfish as Jokic. He'll play whatever role is necessary for his team to win.
This is his first free throw of the game. Stan, you know, you think about the release point on Jokic's outside shot. It is tough to get to.
Yeah, Kevin, it certainly is. And the problem is if you start to come out in your stance to try to get to that shot, Jokic will just pull the ball down and beat you on the drive.
Nets have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And McBride gets it to go. McBride's got his third bucket of the night.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
And the shot goes down.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Here's McBride, covered by MP. Nets passing it around. Jokic inside. He's against Porzingis. Jokic with the bucket. Jokic has got 4 points now in the quarter. 1:14 left in the third quarter. Here's Hernandez. And, yep, another basket.
Make that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And Brooklyn making a change here. These are the players who had the most success from deep last season. Number 1, Porzingis. Second. Check in free. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Bates. Pass to Forbes. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Nikola Jokic. Isley is out there with Moncrief, and it's Bates in at the 2. Here is Forbes, covered by MP. Misses the step-back jump shot.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, and came up empty.
Donnie's checked in for the Bulls. Moody comes in for Ivy. Outside Thomas. The 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And it's sent back by Carter.
Sent back by Carter.
Now here's Moncrief. Defended by Moody. A nice shot by Carter.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half. No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Puts the move on, and then Carter with the dunk.
And how about the footwork? Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, Jay. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. Ivy's checked in for Moody. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Carter for the three. Moncrief's shot is off. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Plays it up and banks it in.
Good work by MP. He gets positioning inside and capitalizes.
The 10-footer. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Carter's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Here's Hernandez. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight. Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Again, what an avalanche. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Pass to Moncrief from past the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got 3 assists now in this one.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Chicago.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching it like he breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
Giddy against Thomas. Clock at 6. Here's Carter. Pass to Jokic. It's not going to go for him. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. We'll see you next time.
Good, right, good. Good. They want to be cold, chat. Ice cold. I saw ice again. Good.
He is on fire, bro. Most points in the playoff game ever. It's crazy.
It's good.
Hey, I just texted MP. 80-point game is crazy. I'm going to start calling you Lil Kobe. Hey, congrats, my man. Shout out MP.
Good. 80-point, good. Good. That's right. Look, that's my kid. Yeah. I gotta go, chat. I'll be back. There you go. Good.
What yellow can? Hey, Jay, can I get a burger? Huh? So I gotta get off the food. I'll be back. Hope to see you later. Peace out. Thanks for watching.